Oh, say does that.
A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot, manning the middle. Right side, Conley. Pass to O'Neal. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it. Butler passes to Robinson. It's tipped. Good ball movement here by Miami. Butler against Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's what you get from Jimmy Butler. Consistently a tireless worker and driving the ball to the hoop.
Shooting for Miami, Jimmy Butler.
And so Butler nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Takes a step back. To the middle, stolen by Tucker. Outside Butler, takes the 3. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Tucker. Doesn't go that time. Down low, Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Back to Gobert. Now, here's Mitchell. Passes it to Gobert. And here is Mitchell. Here he goes. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley surveying the D. Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Driving inside. Gobert with the block. O'Neal against Butler. Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Heat. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Eric Spoelstra. David?
Well, Kevin, he gave me some broad strokes regarding the game plan. He said we want to work the ball into the paint, high percentage looks, and then get to the foul line if we can. We'll see how they try to accomplish that throughout the game. Kevin?
Thanks, David. The Heat leading by 7. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul.
Royce O'Neal.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:44 left to play in the first. And Butler, here we go. And it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
And here is Mitchell. Into the lane, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Tipped away. Here's Butler. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Robinson with it. Now defended by Mitchell. And here's Adebayo outside. Doesn't go for him. Now the Jazz take it the other way.
Who's watching it?
Now Conley. 43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Mitchell missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Mitchell against Robinson. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. That shot no good. Mitchell outside. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Outside Conley. Inside. Here's Gobert.
You just can't take that shot with Bam Adebayo on you. His reach is off the...
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing, he's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Morris with a screen on Clarkson. There's Hero with the 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hero's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th, Greg, in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
The pass to Dedmon. And there's the drive, and Whiteside sends it back.
With that long wingspan, Hassan Whiteside saying, no, not in my house.
Gay passes to Ingles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's Oni. Dedmon with the block. Hero on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Oladipo outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Strus. And it's Oni with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. After a whistle, we often see players demanding their coach challenge the call. Greg, were there plays you wish you could have challenged in your career?
Oh, my goodness, absolutely. But the game was just so different back then, and we had other ways of resolving issues and letting the refs know when we maybe didn't appreciate a call.
Now, Hero. Ingles covering. Oladipo goes in. Gay with the block.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Hero on the wing. The kick out to Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Dedmon. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Utah, fast break. The wide open look here for Ingles. The Jazz with another miss. Miami leading by 3. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Jordan Clarkson. That's his first personal foul.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
To end the cold streak, and Dedmon throws it down.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's Oni. He dishes it to Ingles. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Oladipo outside. The feed to Dedmon. Whoops, they pick off the pass. The drive by Clarkson. And then Gay with the dunk.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
Oladipo taking his time here. To the left wing.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Clarkson outside. Gay outside from deep. And there's the rebound by Dedmon.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Dedmon a screen. Hero kicks to Morris. Back to Hero. Going inside. Miami again turning it over.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. There's 21 seconds left in the first half. Conley against Morris. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Sweet move. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. There's Hero with the 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that'll do it for the first half.
17.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't...
18.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead, Gobert trying to get open. Misses off the right iron. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Heat.
First team foul. Heat substitution.
Utah with the ball. They trail by 1. Mitchell passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
In pick and roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
The drive by Lowry. The dish to Butler. Over O'Neal. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 12.
He is very hard to stick with coming off the pick. Butler gets all the separation he needs.
Conley with the 3. That one doesn't go. The Heat go the other way with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Robinson finds Dedmon. Good ball movement here by Miami. Tucker can't get it to go. Utah trailing here. And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film, seeks advice from other star players, and he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
Outside for Robinson. Those three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for Utah. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
His struggles from the field continue, yet they still hold the lead.
Jazz have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Stolen by O'Neal. Over to the left wing. Conley against Robinson. For 3, Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. O'Neal against Lowry. Clock at 6. Takes it inside. Can't hit from in close.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Lowry. Tries it from the top of the key, and he connects with the jumper. Conley's got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
Conley is so adept in pick and roll sets. The defense never knowing if he's going to pass or shoot after the screen.
Lowry kicks to Butler. The three-pointer, no good. Utah has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Outside Conley. Pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Lowry. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time. Costly.
Max Strus, Tyler Hero, Victor Oladipo.
The Heat trail by 3. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Hero. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Heat ball.
.104 left in the third quarter of the game. Feeds it to Morris. Trying to end the drought. And no good that time. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson surveying the floor. Rips it home after the terrific move.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Clarkson outside, 11 feet away, and the shot goes in. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Yeah, this is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
Pass to Ingles. Kicks it to Gay. Clarkson outside. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. It's stolen. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Utah out in front.
Fans, your Jazz dancers.
In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up, keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. Morris is out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the 3.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
The Heat trail by 3. Now Hero driving the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Pass to Oni. He feeds it to Whiteside. Ingles in the corner. The Jazz working the ball around now. Here's Whiteside. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's tightly guarded. Clock is at 3. Tips it up, and there's Gobert, putting it right back in.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Oladipo against Conley. There's Hero with the 3. Conley grabs the miss. And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Donovan Mitchell's ready, and he knocked down one of the bigger shots of this game.
Oladipo goes in.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Jazz.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get. And that's something they also can take great pride in.
And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. And Bogdanovich kicks to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Tries from 16, and it's Miami with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. There's the drive. Here's Strus. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
So it's Miami now.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Hero, no good. Jazz leading by 5, and it's time for an injury report. Now let's check in with DA to see how Bam Adebayo is doing. David.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Heat. He said that he does have a broken nose. It's definitely a painful injury, but not a worst case scenario.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
I know he'll fight back hard to get back on the floor. He wants to be out here with his teammates.
O'Neal with it. Now defended by Oladipo.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
This is it to Strus. Morris kicks to Hero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Often viewed as just a shooter, Tyler Hero can score, though, in a variety of ways, which makes him very difficult to defend.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adebayo against Conley. Clock at 4. Here's Gobert. And stolen by Kyle Lowry.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Buries the triple.
He lives for moments like this because he wants to be the guy to hit the clutch shot.
Outside Lowry. Tucker the pass to Hero. Off target from downtown. And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times
And those will be our starters. Some intriguing matchups on the floor tonight. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now Atlanta starting 5 in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
The 3 from Mitchell doesn't go that time, so Atlanta will take it the other way. Steps back. Pass to Reddish. Capella, screen on Conley. There's Young with the 3, and it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Here's Mitchell. The 3 is up. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Now here's Young. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. 3-pointer. Young missing again.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too. You got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Utah with it. Nifty move. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Clock at 4. Stolen by Capella. Conley against Collins. Pass to Reddish. Tries the spin move. Outside Bogdanovich. Atlanta again missing. Utah's gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Conley. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. Stolen by Collins.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Pass to O'Neal. Gobert against Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Stolen by Young.
Not a smart pass, and he knows it. Got to disguise your intentions better than that.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
It's amazing what Young can do out there offensively. He just reads the defense so well.
Mitchell against Collins. Collins with the defensive effort.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Capella, the pass to Young. Back to Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Now here's Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Gobert. Nice move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Conley against Young. Here's Reddish. Five to shoot. Now Capella. And here's Young. He's got 5, and he gets the bucket.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Outside Conley. 32 seconds left in the first quarter. Bogdanovich down low, guarded by Young, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. Conley against Young. And that one's good from Conley.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Outside Young. Can't get it to fall.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead.
Your Jazz Dancers. All right, look who's coming up.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Defensively, their gambles are paying off. Jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And Atlanta looking at who they've got. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Reddish in at the 3, small forward. And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Boy, you think about a guy like Bojan Bogdanovic, who was taken with the 31st pick back in 2011. He did not come to the NBA for another 3 years. But since that point, boy, he has carved out an excellent career.
Now here's Young. He's got 7. And there's the drive. Crafty move. And it's good on the layup. Young's got 9.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And Doris, a fixture on the Croatian national team is Bogdanovich.
Yeah, his 2019 contract made him the highest paid Croatian athlete. And boy, does he earn his money. This guy competes every time down the floor, so well-rounded offensively.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Reddish. No good from outside. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Conley against Young. Collins outside. Capella screen on Bogdanovich. The kick out to Young. Just 3 to shoot. Spins. Up and over Conley. Young can't hit. Utah leading. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Young. Conley against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Young with it. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Blocks it off the glass. Wow. Second chance shot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
That one on Young.
This is Donovan Mitchell in his toolbox, right? Uses the shot fake, gets that defender to bite. Nicely done.
A big group substitution here for Utah. Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich. Ingles, he's checked in for O'Neal. And it's Oni subbed in for Conley. And Whiteside with a block. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
Boy, an
foul.
all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
And two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
That one drops for him. 1:43 left in the second quarter. Here's Honey. Pass to Whiteside. Mitchell with the ball. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Williams in the post. Checked by Mitchell. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first basket.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
Back to Mitchell. The ball's knocked loose. In transition, here they come. And here's Hunter from the arc. The shot won't fall. And Utah will come the other way. Right outside.
Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 37 seconds left in the second period. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, DeLon Wright with great range. What a shot.
Now here's Mitchell. Tipped away. Pass to Oni. Driving in. The kick out to Ingles. Knocks down the long J. Ingles gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
On the wing, Mitchell. It's stolen by Wright. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Jazz. They lead by 5. Appreciate it, Allie. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
They've got Hassan Whiteside, Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Clarkson. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks trailing. Young from long range. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You have to box out Collins. When you don't, this is exactly what happens.
Gay outside to the left side wing. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Now Collins. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Oh, sweet move. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss. Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive, but this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Conley with the ball, picked up by Collins. Collins against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The shot by Conley, no good. And Gobert wore it for that unfortunate joke with reporters. But lest we forget, he apologized and donated over $500,000 to COVID relief.
Well, incredible to take what was a tough moment in his career, have the maturity to talk to his teammates, try to heal any rift there, and it shows you what Rudy Gobert is all about.
Here's Young. Pass to Capella. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. Gay's checked in for Utah.
Third team foul. Checking in for the Jazz, Rudy Gay.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. For the lead. The shot no good. And Utah will come the other way. Conley with the ball. Let's go with a 3. Capella with a rebound.
Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Right wing. Up top, Young. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Reddish. Inside. Stolen by Conley. It's a one-on-one situation. Gobert with it. And Capella picks him up defensively. Back to Gobert. Stolen by Young.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
To the left wing. It's intercepted. And it's O'Neal off the drive. Here's Gobert. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Gobert's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And Doris, you know a thing or two about dropping dimes from your college playing days. I've seen it. So in your opinion, who's the best passer in the league today?
Boy, this is not an easy answer, B.A. Chris Paul is going to go in the Hall of Fame as a point guard, and he manned that position, and for a good decade, he was one of the best in the business. But if I were saying best ever and best right now, it's hard for me to go away from LeBron James. His vision, his creativity, his ability to make the game easy for his teammates, I'd say LeBron James.
Here's Conley. The rebound by Bogdanovich. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Young. There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. Can't cash it in from close range.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
They retain possession. Gobert. Soft touch off the glass. Gobert's got 8.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And here's Young. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Gay. Conley against Capella. Gobert controls the rebound and the putback. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
There's Young with the 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we...
All right, Lucas coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got Lou Williams. Gorgie Jang is out there with Danilo Gallinari. Then it's DeAndre Hunter. And it's Wright in at the point guard position. The Jazz shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Clarkson outside. Pass to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Baseline try. Goes back up. Here's Honey. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
It's stolen by Clarkson. Shot is good by Oni. Now it's a 4-point Utah lead. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
Here's Oni. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Gobert's checked in for Whiteside. Bogdanovich comes in for Ingles. Mitchell's checked in for Clarkson. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Oni. Outside Bogdanovich. Takes it inside. Here's Reddish, checked by Mitchell. Here's Capella. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
Mitchell drives in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Young with it. And he drives in, goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Stolen by Conley to the paint. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
Conley against Young. Here he goes. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Atlanta ball.
.144 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovich with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. It's blocked by Gobert.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
Kicks it out to Collins. Bogdanovich on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. Collins against Gay. Shoots from 12. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
From deep, Conley. Atlanta with a rebound.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
And he sinks it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Conley passes to Gay. The leaner. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
That one on Young.
Team foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Good on the first. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
There's Young with the 3 for cash. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gobert passes to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Collins with the rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Force OT, and he hits it! Oh, but hang on now. Hold everything. The officials want to review it. The previous play is overlooking that shot again. They want to see if the horn had sounded before the ball left his hands. This one isn't over yet, folks. They may get a second chance here. If it's overturned, we're going to go to overtime.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now it looks like this is not over. The shot will count. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Now here's Conley in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3 spot. Bogdanovich, that's good.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Utah trailing here. Pass to Gobert. To the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Takes a step back. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Clock at 6. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Mitchell into the lane. It's tipped. Stolen by Young. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Bogdanovich down low. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Hawks lead by 3.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
From deep, Conley. Outside for Mitchell. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to go on Bogdanovich. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Young against Conley. Young inside. Collins outside. Capella in the high post. Gaze there. Capella can't get it to go. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Conley against Young. Pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. A little mid-range shot is up. And it's in. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Young against Conley. Pass to Reddish. Outside Young. Launches it. So it's a narrow victory for the Jazz, pulling out the W. It was...
sprint in this one. Terrific talent on both sides.
Here we go.
Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. They get up the pair up front. It's Saric and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Paul outside. 5 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Paul looking over the floor. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Nailed from three-point land.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
17-foot shot on the way. Gobert. O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. They get it back. Over to the wing. Mitchell against Booker. Just 5 on the clock. It's another look. Gobert. Great positioning on the putback.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players, and he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I briefly spoke with Coach Monty Williams. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Came into the NBA as an average shooter at best. Conley's worked as hard as anyone to improve his shot. Part of why he's had such a stellar career.
Now here's Paul. Passes to Ayton from the arc. Booker dishes to Saric, and slam dunk by Saric.
The defense not putting up much of a fight as Saric gets to the rim.
Ball against Conley. Kicks to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Pass to O'Neal. Here's Conley. There's the pass to Bogdanovich, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Paul passes to Ayton. Booker outside. Back to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Out to Saric. Back to Paul. 5 on the clock. Over Conley. O'Neal with the rebound. Jazz leading by 4. 19 seconds left in the first. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Stolen by O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets. And from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
And we reached the end of the first quarter.
Stand your chance, dancers. Stand your chance, dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Saric and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group.
Team foul. Substitution for Utah.
Here's Oni. This one for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. To the inside. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons. Now
here's Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. The 11-footer. That shot off. So Utah will take it the other way. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. And Gay with a clear path to the hoop. Back to Ingles. Jazz passing it around. Bridges with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Ayton kicks to Saric. Paul outside. Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got his second bucket tonight.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Ingles with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Back to Clarkson. Feeds it to Gay. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Suns trail by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes. Jazz foul. Mia Oni. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Saric in the corner. He dishes it to Paul. Back to Saric. Shot clock at 5. Ayton trying to break free. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Ayton's got his first points of the game.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Oni. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The Jazz with another miss.
With nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Payne passes to McGee. There's a minute left in the first half of the game. And the slam dunk by McGee.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, whenever Whiteside has a chance to dunk, man gon' dunk.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him with the drive. And it's McGee with the jam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Clarkson passes to Oni. Left side, Clarkson. That one wide left. Suns trail by 3.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Nader kicks to Shamet. Shoots from the right block, and no good in the last second attempt this time.
Whiteside has just such a physical.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Suns, 17.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Michael Conley, what a contribution.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. And it's Shamet missing. Jazz leading by 3. Now O'Neal. Mitchell wide open. Outside Conley. He kicks to O'Neal. Mitchell against Crowder. Crowder with the steal. Here's Nader. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Jazz. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Payne looking around. Pass to Nader. Just 5 on the clock. That 3 off the mark. The Jazz shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. For 3, Mitchell drains it from beyond the arc. And now an 8-point Utah lead.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Payne finds McGee. Here's Nader. Shamet on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Phoenix needs to get off the shot. Nader the pass to McGee. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz leading by 8. For 3, Mitchell and the Jazz. Another 3.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present. But standing 6'1", Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now, here's Shannon. He's still scoreless so far in this one to end the run. And the Suns get it back, and McGee kicks to Nader. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And they go to the intentional foul. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Shot clock at 3.
2 minutes.
And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Suns ball.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The drive by Paul. A minute 42 left to play in the third. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Ayton. With 3, Booker. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Conley. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And stolen by Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. He has 5. Paul kicks to Booker. Ayton, the pass to Šarić. And it's Paul penetrating to stop the drought. Here's Ayton. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ayton's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Conley for 3. Offensive rebound. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Šarić. Now here's Paul. He's covered closely. Bridges finds Paul. Hits the jumper in space. Paul's got his first 2 points of the night.
Working without the ball, CP3 with 0 hesitation, letting that one go.
Conley feeling it out. To the paint. Fires it up. That one off the back iron and out. Suns trail by 9. Šarić dishes to Booker. The baseline J off the mark. And even 3-on-3 break. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns.
Phoenix ball.
Paul outside. He takes it in. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Utah. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes.
Your Jazz Dancers.
How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Taking up the pair up front, it's Šarić and Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 9-point game. Bridges against O'Neal. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now, here's Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Personal foul. First team foul.
O'Neal against Bridges. Paul outside. Bridges kicks to Paul. Back to Bridges. 4 on the shot clock. The feed to Ayton. The dish to Bridges. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah.
Rudy Gay.
Jazz leading by 9. And here's Conley outside. Gobert the pass to Conley. Kicks to Bogdanovich. And it's Gay at the elbow. Rebound by the Suns.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Oh, and here comes Gay all alone. That's a great dunk.
Freakish.
Man overboard.
Wow.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. Now here's Paul. And he drives in. Some solid defense from Gay. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Conley. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 11. Booker at the elbow. Ayton against Gay. Saric outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Saric. Over Gobert. And the shot no good, a bit short. Jazz leading by 11. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. And it's Mitchell missing. The Suns have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Inside, it's deflected. Ayton finds Paul. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
Well, not making things easier on themselves right now, that's for sure.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And the layup is good. Conley's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
And good that time.
How much fun is it to watch this guy when he's on one like this? Loves to attack the rim.
And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. Out to Conley. Fires the 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
And here is Paul. Michael Conley getting his 3 to go. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. The 11-footer. It's good. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, there's no panic in the play from Chris Paul. Never lets that pressure overtake him.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Jazz.
And it may be a comfortable win for them, but they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And we watched him all night long. No one could really stop him. Just another excellent game it was for Rudy Gobert.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Paul kicks to Bridges. Back to Paul. Count that bucket.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Utah. Another miss by Utah. Here's Ayton. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
From deep three-point range, off the mark. So we see the Jazz get the win here. All right, David.
Florida, the destination for the Jazz.
Here we go.
The high-speed backcourt of Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley. Their engines are raring to go as they go head-to-head with the Heat. Jazz, Heat. We'll be right back for the tip. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Bogdanovic passes to Gobert. Just 4 to shoot. From the stripe. Second chance effort. Outside for Mitchell. Connects from downtown.
On the catch and shoot, Donovan Mitchell looks automatic. He gets his shot up quickly.
And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. A nice shot by Butler.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Mitchell against Robinson. Puts it up from 15. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
In a bump this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Bogdanovic against Butler. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And there's a 3-second violation.
Utah ball.
Utah has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Here's Conley. Inside. Pass to O'Neal. Butler with a steal. Outside Robinson. To the right side. Adebayo in the post. Defended by Bogdanovic.
Showing off the dynamic athleticism. Bam is no stranger to rocking the rim.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to start. Lowry against Conley. Here's Gobert. And stolen by Adebayo. For 3, Robinson. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Selfless pass by Butler. He's always ready to put the team's success ahead of his own.
Conley against Lowry. Out to the wing. Here's Gobert. Left side Mitchell. Back to Gobert. 5 on the clock. Outside for Mitchell. Over Robinson. Mitchell misses.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Lowry into the lane. Pass to Adebayo. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket of the game.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Conley passes to Gobert. Robinson against Mitchell. Here's Conley. He's off on that one.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Lowry drives in. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Butler. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Conley. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And he is built to be an alley-oop threat. Long arms, terrific athlete. He went and got that one.
Outside Butler. He gets it up. And that concludes the first quarter play. It's the Heat. They lead by 4.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat Panthers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
So the Utah 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. Hero for 3. Hits the trifecta. Hero's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Smitty, you had pretty good size on the wing. When you were attacking mismatches, did you prefer to bully a smaller player or pick apart a bigger, slower defender?
You know, it'd be a great question. I think both. I think when you have a mismatch, what you really want to do is draw a double team. So if you can use your size or your quickness, but also have the basketball IQ to know when the double team is coming and get off the basketball.
Now here's Clarkson over to the wing. Pass to Gay. On the wing, Ingles. Whiteside with it. On Dedmon. Puts the move on. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Team foul.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And the Heat making a change here. Oladipo's checked in.
Victor Oladipo.
Pass to Whiteside. Now Gay. Clarkson outside. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Whiteside. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Oladipo outside. Up top, Hero. And too long on the shot.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Heat culture is all about work, and this roster is littered with overachievers. Jimmy Butler said, quote, "The Miami Heat look for those diamonds in the rough. Players that are hungry, players that have some dog in them and play for one another. These guys do what it takes to be in the league for a while." Brian?
Boy, they compete, right, Allie? Thanks for that. Now here's Hero. Now Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On the attack, Morris. And it's blocked.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
Shot from the inbound. And it's laid in by Hero. Hero's got 5 points. And Hero's solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Here's Gay. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Long strides Gay takes on the drive is alarming for a defense. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
The Jazz, Rudy Gay.
And he's good on the second.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Hero against Clarkson. Pass to Dedmon. Clarkson against Hero. Here's Strus. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Dedmon. Here's Strus. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Blocked! Whiteside against Morris. Ingles passes to Clarkson. 1:44 left in the second. That shot, no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Here's Strus. Oladipo left side. Dedmon a screen. Oladipo with the ball. Now Whiteside defending. Dedmon, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Oladipo outside. Hero on the wing. Oladipo left side. Back to Hero. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Hero's got 7.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Hero against Clarkson. To the paint. Now here's Gay. Tightly guarded. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I like Rudy Gay on that play, being very aggressive and showing people how to get it done.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Morris sets a screen. It's Hero on the take. Pass to Dedmon. Back to Morris. Uncovered. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Morris has gotten his first points in this one. Whiteside with it. Gay outside. Can't connect from short range.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
The Jazz, 14.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Lowry. Back to Tucker. From outside, off the mark. Mitchell against Robinson. Yep, that one goes.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body. You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
Now here's Lowry. For 3. Drains the triple. Lowry's got 6.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Conley passes to Gobert. Back to Conley. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up. What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
The steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Here's Bogdanovich.
You know, a pretty consistent scorer throughout the course of his career. Bogdanovich, he was just born to get buckets.
And that one falls for Bogdanovich.
Miami foul. Kyle Lowry.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Conley against Lowry. Here's Butler. Rebound, Utah. Pass to Conley to the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Now here's Robinson. There's the triple. Miami, no good that time either. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Conley against Lowry. The Jazz again can't hit. Miami has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. From behind the arc. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Conley. To the middle. Fires it. Here's Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Edmonds checked in for Adebayo. Morris comes in for Tucker. Strus, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Hero in for Robinson.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an All-Star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Victor Oladipo's checked in for Lowry.
He's an ultra-quick lefty with a great feel for how to run a team. Mike Conley is a tremendous asset for this franchise.
And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Doesn't go for him.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
1:19 left in the 3rd quarter. Oladipo outside. Hero for 3. Buries it from 3. Hero's got 10 points in the game. And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis. And now he's writing a superb second act.
And so here is Miami. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Hero. Here's Dedmon. Checked by Mitchell. Here's Hero. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep, Conley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 9 in the 3rd quarter. Conley against Oladipo. Hero outside. Jacks up a 3. No luck on that one. And so it's Miami. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real...
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. To the wing, right side. The 3 is up. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. Outside Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. Outside Mitchell. Picked by Gobert. Lets it fly from 18. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Substitutions for your Heat.
Miami's gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Lowry outside. Pass to Butler. Out to Lowry. 6 to shoot. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Lowry's got 9 points here in the second half.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Pass to Butler. Outside Tucker. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Mitchell against Robinson. Here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. Shoots over Robinson. Utah gets it back. The kick out to Conley. Sinks the tray.
So often the catalyst. This time, Conley is on the finishing end off the catch.
For Miami, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Lowry outside. He takes it in. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Woo. Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Butler covering. Goes up on the wing. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Lowry. And so they foul intentionally.
Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his 1st personal foul. 1st team foul.
1:46 left to play in the 4th. Outside Robinson. 4 on the clock.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Outside Conley. And stolen by Adebayo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. To the paint. Tipped. 1:03 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Bogdanovic from long range. The Jazz with another miss.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Heat.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And what a huge performance it was for Kyle Lowry.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Jazz ball.
O'Neal on the wing. Butler covering. O'Neal misses. Lowry with it.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is?
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
up against. DA, take it away. Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now Young. And checking out Utah's opening lineup. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Roman the paint. 5 to shoot. Reddish kicks to Bogdanovich. The 15-footer. No good off the back of the rim.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Conley with it and guarded by Capella. Pass to Gobert. Lets it go. Tries again. He gets it in there.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Young outside. Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Gobert against Capella. Mitchell looking it over. Yep, it counts.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Young against Conley. Kicks it to Gobert. 6 to shoot. The drive by Mitchell. Basket counts.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Young against Conley. Young left side. Going inside. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Bobbed up there for Collins. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in, and Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
2 seconds.
And Utah has possession. Pass to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball around now. For 3, Mitchell. Pocket 6, the 11-footer, and again it's Utah.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Conley against Young. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal dishes to Conley. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, on the wing, Mitchell. The turnaround, Jay. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Mitchell's got 8 points.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Young taking his time here. To the right side. And the wide open shot from Reddish. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Pass to Mitchell. And Gobert kicks to Mitchell. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Over in the corner, Reddish. Off target from three-point range.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Conley with it, and Young picks him up defensively. O'Neal misses. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young in the corner. That shot off. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Utah Jazz. He notched 8.
Fans for Atlanta Hawks dancers. Fans for Atlanta Hawks dancers.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in its small forward. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal, Doris, his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225 with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Young with the steal. And the pass to Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Young inside, covered by Mitchell, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. There's the triple. The kick out to Young. Off target with his three. Utah leading by 5. Out to the right wing. There's O'Neal with the three. And Utah turns it over again. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Young outside. No good. Now the Jazz take it the other way. To the middle, here's Clarkson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Guys, right from the start, it's been apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
For three. Collins kicks to Capella. Bogdanovich against Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Capella. Rebounded by the Jazz. It's Gay on the way. Down low. Here's Whiteside. Clarkson outside. Ingles with the ball. It's Gay on the way. Here's Oni. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Collins against Whiteside. Now here's Capella. He's guarded closely. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. And then Gay with the dunk.
Yeah, and I just like the show of force there from Gay. Not settling for the simple layup, but showing his dominance, trying to intimidate with that slam.
Young from outside. That shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going.
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things, and at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Clarkson passes to Gay and finished off by Gay.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's improved his ability to run the offense. How about that pass, guys?
Young outside. Over in the corner, Reddish. And Young kicks to Capella. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Young.
And we know Young is supremely confident from range and knocking down those three balls like it's no problem at all.
Ingles finds Gay. Right side against Capella. Now, here's Whiteside, guarded closely. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution for your Hawks.
Atlanta's gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Williams looking around.
Right there.
Ingles against Hunter. Pass to Jang. And stolen by Gay. And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead.
Thanks very much with Quinn Snyder.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime. For those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters. Just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
You've got DeAndre Hunter. Gorgie Dang is out there. Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Wright in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two. Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Right for 3.
I love how Bogdanovich gets up and tries to annoy shooters, doing all he can to alter the shot.
Here's Mitchell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Jazz shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And Mitchell drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Wright outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wright's got his first basket of the night.
DeLon Wright proving that he is more than capable of finishing with contact. That is well done.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Gallinari with the steal. Nobody near Williams. No good on the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Really left alone that time. Conley's got the lead up to 13 now for Utah.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Hunter on the wing. Dishes it to Jang. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Young, right side. Fires for 3. Rebound by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Utah. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Conley against Young. Good work defensively by Conley. Utah leading by 15. Mitchell outside. Over Bogdanovich. And Utah again with the bucket.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And Young, here we go. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Here is Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Gobert. Atlanta with the rebound. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
So Utah ends up going with the new group.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson for 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The shot by Oni, no good. The Hawks trail by 15, and it's Bogdanovich off the drive. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Clarkson against Bogdanovich. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. 1:12 left in the third quarter. Young outside. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Capella. Puts up a 3. Shot by Collins, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. The finish. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Whiteside. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul. Gorgie Dangs checked in for the Hawks. Molinari comes in for Reddish. Here's Oni. No points in the game yet for him. He dishes it to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. Another miss by Utah.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Young outside. There's the 3. The shot, no good. The shot misses. And so it's the Utah Jazz. 13 points up at the end of the period. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. It's tipped and stolen by Bogdanovich. And so they choose to intentionally foul. A different look for Utah.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Jazz substitution.
It's stolen by Gobert. Pass break. Here come the Jazz. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Deflects the pass. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Got that one up quick. 14 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
And Young kicks to Gallinari. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mitchell wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Young inside. Covered by Conley. Young passes to Jang. Gobert with the block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Young, no good.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Now O'Neal. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 18-footer is right on the mark. And the Jazz lead by 20.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Young drives in. That one good for 2.
At his best when attacking the rim. Young not settling for a jumper, putting the onus on the D.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Rejected by Young. And he recovers it. A second chance effort and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
That one is off. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career. It had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Collins kicks to Zhang. Back to Collins. That's the 3 fly. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. Jacks up a 3, and Conley gets it to go. The assist from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 9 points here in the second half. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. He kicks it to Zhang. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Utah.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Conley with the 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. A terrific shot on the turnaround.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
That one drops for him.
A small frame, but big game. Lou Williams in the paint.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Gobert. They get it again. Bogdanovich passes to O'Neal. Conley inside the line. No good with the wing jumper. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
just a few moments. We'll be back and ready for action. So Phoenix will get the first possession. So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Paul finds Bridges. Back to Paul. 4 on the clock. Over Conley. Misses off the left iron.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Here's Mitchell. And Aiden pulls it down.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Sinks it from distance. Greg, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovic. Nice persistence to tip it back in.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
They had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Aiden against Gobert. Outside Booker. Bridges outside. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Here's Crowder. Conley against Paul. Pass to Booker. Back to Paul. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Here's O'Neal. Launches a 3. Nails it from 3.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Paul passes to Aiden. Bridges, a screen on Gobert. Pass to Bridges. 3-pointer. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And here's Bogdanovic. Left side Mitchell. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Paul.
2 minutes remaining.
Outside Booker. Driving to the basket. Pass to Aiden. Ball against Conley. From 17. Paul shot is off. Stolen by Aiden. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Outside Conley. No good on the shot. The Suns go the other way with it. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to O'Neal. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Here's Aiden. Yep, count it.
Yeah, if Aiden can get in that kind of position, he can be a bully on the inside.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. Outside Conley. Mitchell with the ball. Conley passes to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Crowder outside. Conley against Paul. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. The Jazz again can't hit. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. To the inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Jazz.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son, Cancer. All right, we'll be coming out of the court.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Rudy Gay out there with Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. Whiteside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well-balanced, and we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Here's Oni. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Phoenix on D, trailing by 2. Clarkson passes to Gay. Shot clock at 5. McGee with a steal. And they're on the run. The pull-up jumper. The kick out to Johnson. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. Stolen by Ingles.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And a foul call. Looks like he had a clear path to the basket. They'll get 1 free throw, and they'll keep possession here.
Interesting with the game shifting to the pace and space about where Whiteside fits into the puzzle. He is still a double-double threat down on the inside and can be taken advantage of on nights.
On the wing, Ingles. And another miss by Utah.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
A shot by Johnson, no good. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Ingles from outside. Knocks it down from distance. Ingles has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Here's Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Here's Shaman. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Utah's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Now Gay. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Down low. It's stolen by Johnson. Right side Payne. Pass to McGee. Back to Payne. Now Johnson. Tipped.
Using his length well on defense. Rudy Gay working hard. Swats that one away.
Ingles, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Back to Nader. It's stolen by Clarkson. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Nader. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Gay. The kick out to Ingles. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ingles has got 6 points.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Back to Payne. Drives to the hoop. And Whiteside with a block.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Right side Booker. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Whiteside. Inside. Here's Gay. Pass to Ingles. On the wing, Clarkson. Now here's Whiteside. He's guarded by Bridges. Yep, that one goes. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
Get out your wedge. Chip shot there from Whiteside. And that's the reason why his field goal percentage is always as high as it is in any given year.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. And Aiden gets it to go. Here's Honey. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Gay. Clarkson against Crowder. From deep, Gay. It's hauled in by the Suns. Crowder outside. Outside Booker. Crowder outside. Into the lane. 2 on the clock. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
Great job ending.
And so a close game as we wrap up the... And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at Joe Ingles, he's been playing really well.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Good on both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Conley against Paul. On the take. Out to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
And here's Mitchell. The 3 ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
Just a little too eager for that rebound. As a result, gets called for the over the back.
Yeah, just might have to take it down a notch there. Don't like the result of the foul. I like the tenacity, just not the foul.
Crowder goes in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, Crowder can shoot that catch and shoot jump shot, and that's going to open up a driving lane.
Jay Crowder.
Hits both from the stripe. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Mitchell against Booker. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. That free throw is good for Mitchell.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Bridges passes to Paul with the drive. Now Aiden. 6 to shoot. And Gobert with a block.
and just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Aiden. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the middle. Takes him. Here's O'Neal. This one for 3. Fires in the triple. And now an 11-point Utah lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ayton passes to Crowder. It's Bridges on the wing. Going inside. And Gobert with a block. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. The shot by Conley. No good.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
2 minutes.
Mitchell with the ball. Give him 8. From deep 3-point range. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert. Gobert's got his 3rd assist of the night. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Paul gets it to go.
Chris Paul reading the defense, gets on the inside and decides to just knock it down.
Conley against Paul. Pass to O'Neal. Mitchell with the ball. All alone. That one goes. Count it. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Conley against Paul. Now Aiden. Outside Paul. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the 3rd quarter. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Substitution.
44 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. It's rebounded by Nader. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the 3rd. Shaman. And the 3 off target. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the 3rd quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know, the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
24 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Conley against Payne. Pass to Johnson. Banked it in off the glass. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Payne. Just 3 on the clock. And so it's the Utah Jazz finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They're and this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. The Suns trailing. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. And here are the Suns now. Stolen by Ayton to the paint. Bridges misses. Utah has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Fires the three. Hauled in by Paul. And the Suns shooting just 38% for this game so far. Outside for Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by this staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing.
Bogdanovich hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Paul against Conley. And here's Crowder from the arc. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Jazz. Utah leading. Outside Conley.
Hey, yo, right here.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Crowder. Unloads. The kick out to Conley. Fires the three. Drills it from deep. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The drive by Paul. And here's Crowder from the arc. Hits a three-pointer.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Knocked loose. O'Neal on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Here's Mitchell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And stolen by Gobert. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Ayton.
Jazz foul. Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Paul into the lane. On the wing, Crowder. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 5 assists tonight.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate Chris Paul delivers.
Now here's Conley. Driving inside. And that one drops for him. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Paul into the lane, out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. That's good from Paul. On the assist by Booker.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Conley passes to Bogdanovich. And here's Mitchell. Oh, Ayton with the block.
Oh, man, 7-1. Not a good idea to challenge Ayton there.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Gay's checked in for O'Neal.
Jazz substitution. Rudy Gay.
Paul against Conley. Left side Paul. Bridges on the attack. And Gobert with a block. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Utah has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. The three from Mitchell. Misses again. Just 4 for 10 from the floor. Booker against Mitchell. Booker pass to Crowder. Ayton with it. Good D by Gobert.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
Conley against Paul. Ooh, Ayton with the block.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And it's Bridges with the jam.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Now Conley. Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Ayton. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Crowder with a steal. Phoenix calls timeout. They're behind by 2. There's 10 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
A chance to tie it up here.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
Down low. Oh, he got it! He got it! A huge shot to tie it up.
And finally, after trailing for so long, they've leveled the score late here in the fourth.
It's amazing to think of what they've done here. Being behind so long, now they have a legitimate chance to win this thing.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defense.
Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. Rudy Gobert is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Conley in at point guard. Gobert against Ayton. Paul for 3. Rebounded by Gay. Utah has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Mitchell. The Suns clear it.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Pass to Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Outside Paul. Back to Booker to take the lead. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Conley passes to Gay. Now here's Bogdanovich. Gobert with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Here's Conley. Over to the left wing. Outside Bogdanovich. Gay finds Bogdanovich. Goes up again. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. There's the alley. Bridges misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley. Bogdanovich has got 4 points this quarter. Ball against Conley. Ayton passes to Bridges. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
The 3 from Mitchell. And knocks down the 3.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Conley against Paul. And stolen by Gobert. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Here's Paul. Donovan Mitchell with a board. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
this OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
And so it's Utah with the W. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.